play another lovely game versus the Deep Guts Barrel Bottom. First game ended in a loss for the Fair and Freddy Dwarves. I'm getting ready to probably lose again. However, I'm going to do everything in my power to actually win. So, we'll see what happens here. Ah, they bought the Bloodwiser, which helps them in getting knocked out. I'm privileged to have a 5 fan faction versus their 2. The Deep Guts Barrel Bottom, played by Chode, are a pretty good team. You got at least 4 of their players have a 4 strength, whereas all of my guys are at 3s. But every one of my guys has an awesome armor class, well, except for 2, but 8's not something to sneeze at. This is going to most likely be a knockout, hit each other a lot, and just hope no one dies kind of match. If I can dominate the line and get my box made and guard the ball and get down the field, it'll be great. He's going to try the same thing. I pick tails. Oh, I always like to kick off first. It's just the way I am. I play defense right off. I enjoy that. I think it's the best way to play the Dwarves. Although I will admit you can confuse people by not playing them that way. So it's important to know where your guys are at. That's a blitzer. Blitzers have a speed of 5 for those of you who are uninitiated. All of my dwarves, for the most part, have a speed of, the main guys have a speed of 4. Blitzers have a speed of 5. Troll Slayers have a speed of 5. And then my lovely runners here have a speed of 6. It's important. Being dwarves, we don't move fast, so what's the best thing I can do? Make as many tackle zones as I can, make it harder for him to come through, force him to put his bull centaurs up front, and of course his minotaur. Oh, remember when I said he had 4 guys with strength 4 or better? Nah, he has 5 if you count the minotaur. That's a nasty little guy. But he has this thing called wild animal. On a certain roll, the wild animal doesn't do anything, poor thing. It just sits there and is ineffective. That's especially very, very frustrating for the player when your wild animal's been knocked down, because you actually have to roll for that before you can stand them up. Now, I know a lot of people listening to this will be people who already know the game, but let's say that people don't know the match. Well, hopefully I'll pretend to teach you a little bit. I was going to try to adjust my volume on the announcers so I wouldn't hear them so much. Tough. I'm going to hear them, so there's a good chance you can hear them too. We shall see. He's really agonizing on how he wants to set his guys up. Now, he's done. Now, it doesn't really matter. We're going to kick. Kickoff table. Fair and Friendly Dwarves got a 4. So I get an extra team reroll, which gives me 2 team rerolls. Whereas Deep Guts got none. So I thought he was going to buy some, actually. I wonder what happened. He must have decided not to. Now, here's the beauty. He's going to do the same thing there. He's going to start blocking as fast as he can, knocking me down and pushing me away. That's the strategy. Notice he didn't try to pick up the ball first. Guess what? Dwarves don't try to pick up the ball first. This is what we go with. Since he has no rerolls, he's got no choice. He has to go with his roll. Rolls aren't being too friendly to him right now. Now he's going to have advantage. And again, rolls aren't being too friendly. He's going to keep pushing me back towards the sidelines. Because if you can push a player out of bounds, the players will be attacked by the fans on the sidelines. It's a cruel thing. I'm going to hit escape so that hopefully you can see the entire field and what he's doing. I should have done that at the beginning. I apologize. And that is why you do all your blocks first. You cannot guarantee that your guy is going to pick up the ball. So I have to make decisions now. The whole reason I stand this guy up is to make sure I keep these guys honest when it comes to their blocking and tackling. This guy is just a Chaos Dwarf blocker. That's a Minotaur. I hate to do what I'm about to do, but I need to get an advantage anywhere I can. And I hate to push a guy back and not follow it up, but I don't have much in the way of choice. Here is why. He's got these holes opened up here that I can't really get through at the moment. So I have to make a hole for my guys to get through. What sucks about this? Thankfully, I've got a reroll to hopefully save me. Oh man. I'm doing this to keep these guys honest. Right? I'm doing this because my strength is 3, his strength is 5. 3, 4, 5. Now my dwarf technically has a strength of 5. I get to roll Dauntless. I must have succeeded in Dauntless. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Where do I want to open the hole at? I want to open it here. If for no other reason than to run up here and be a jerk. Before I do that, I'm going to do this. This bites. But I need to do it. This is how the happy's one of my runners. And I did that so I could get advantage on this block. Because, again, I'll take that. Even though it's not what I wanted, I'll survive it. So, I want to run here, 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 here. And I'm going to be stupid and go for it twice. Well, I was going to be stupid and go for it twice, but then I hit the wrong button. And here we go. That's every guy on my turn that I'm aware of. So, ending the turn. And now I'll have a conversation with Dan. Now, what's going to happen here is he's going to establish his line again. He's going to stand his guys back up. He's going to move a guy up towards my runner at some point. He hit a guy with advantage because I left that ability open to him. But what's nice is an even match over here on this sideline. He has no rerolls. He just went down. That bites. That bites for him in a big way. Because now that allows me to start setting my guys up how I want them set up. Now normally I wouldn't care. See, if I hit with this guy, he has advantage, got a guy on me. Oh man, this bites because I have to decide how I want to do this. Larry the blocker, I'm going to send up here. No, let's try this again. You're going to go here, here, here. What? Oh yeah, there is someone there, isn't there? You know what? You're just going to go here. That's fine with me, actually. Go here. You will go here. You know why? Now, I can hit him with a bit of advantage. I will take the hit, push him there. I will not follow him up, and there's a reason for that. It's so this dwarf can take this hit right here. I will take the beautiful one, push you back. Why won't it let me pick that spot? Yes. That's weird. It wouldn't let me hit him over to the side like I wanted to. Now, there is a reason I'm setting up like this. I'm letting this guy do this hit first because it's important that the fair and friendly dwarves stay fair and friendly. It's important that this guy goes up to here. It's important that this guy goes up to here. It really is important that I make it up there. I'll burn a reroll for that. It's really kind of overkill at that point, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. Now, this guy is going to go to here. Oh, there's a reason for this, by the way, because he's going to hit him with advantage. Going to take that result, push him straight forward, and yes, he's going to follow it up. There's a reason why he's following that up. Because see this guy right here? He's going to blitz him. I'm going to take the fall down, go boom. And now, I'm going to go to here. Now, there's a reason I did that. I just did something funny. Here's something even funnier. No guts, no glory. That was funny. Now, I should not have done that. I should have played conservatively because I haven't won yet. But the important thing is this. What view do we want? He has to make a decision on what he wants to do. Helps if I put an S on guts too. So, I should have been content with just picking the ball up and holding on to it. But I wasn't. I wanted to try to score that turn. He's blitzing now, so he can free up one of his guys. He did that on purpose so he could stand up his bull centaur here to really put a hurting on me. I've got two runners down there by the ball with decent agilities. The guy near the ball for him has a strength of 3. He's trying to open up space so that his guy can run down there and defend his guy with a strength of 4, And he failed to pick the ball. That's important for me. Because what he has just allowed is he's just allowed me to have a chance, once again, at getting to that ball. Now I'm going to stand up because I'm right next to him. I'm not going to hit him, though. I'm going to go after that ball. Matter of fact, what I'm about to do is stupid and silly at the same time. Let me see, how far can he move? He can get to him. But it's not the same. I've got one guy spare here. So this one guy spare, I'm going to do this with. I want to get at least one hit off. You always want to get a hit off, if you can. I'm going to go ahead and go after the ball. But this time, I'm not going to try to run with it. And he's right. Scared money doesn't make money. I am so not going to throw it back this way. That would be stupid. But I will take my one-on-one block. It's silly. But you know what? And yes, I'm going to follow it up. I wasn't going to. I haven't blitzed yet that I'm aware of. Oh well. That was a better reroll. Anytime that I can make him dodge, make him dodge. I'm not worried about getting hurt. I'll take that fall down now. As he said in his little comment to me, scared money doesn't make money. But now I'm going to make him work for it. Hit escape, and then hit escape again. And the reason I'm doing that is so that maybe I can get you a better view of the field. Because these are all the players right now. Did he do the first hit with his bull centaur? He did. Ooh, that's not good to be right there on that line. I'm going to have no choice but to blitz him. Oh, man. Okay, I've used my apothecary already this game because I didn't want a niggling injury. Good hit, though. Oh, because the fans chewed me up. Remember what I said earlier about being knocked out to the fans? It hurts. That just happened. Bites. I've been hurt. I'm missing team. His strength is 4. So what I've got to do is something crazy. And when I say something crazy, you'll see what I mean in just a second. I thankfully bought another player. So my one guy that's out, at least I have someone to replace him this game. When I say I'm going to do something crazy, this is what I mean. It's really hard for me. And I scored something I didn't score last time I played against this man. Chode beat me 1-0, and he had to work for it the last game, and he did. The rolls just. But I have to admit, at this moment, these rolls are going more my way than they are his, which is a sad shame because these knockout drag-out fights, while I hate losing them or even ending in a draw, they're still fun to watch. Now here's what's really funny. What the heck? Where'd my other blitzer at? Okay, that's a blocker. Oh, that was a blitzer he knocked out, was it? Oh well, such is life. So we bring Welcoming Wayne over here, and I'm okay. Note to self, keep guys off the sidelines. Oh wow. So I'm going to kick the ball to the same spot. Even though it's not really beneficial to me to do it, I get an extra team reroll, which helps me a lot. Wow. Look how far I kicked that ball over there. I have to make him run for it. So he's got this turn, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 4 turns to get the ball. Oh. Apparently he didn't save his team when he bought his reroll, which is sad because his team should have at least 1 reroll. He should be pretty much even with me. Here's where the pain's going to start. Thankfully, I have Thick Skull. So what Thick Skull did is it saved me from being knocked out. Instead, I'll be stunned on the field, so next round, I won't get to stand up. And you just saw Wild Animal. That Minotaur is deadly, but he has to be able to work. I have an option to pick up something called the Death Roller. Problem is, it's called a secret weapon. Normally, his guys don't pick the ball up on the first try. It takes 2 or 3 rounds. At least in the last game I played against him, is how it was. Now he's doing his blitz because he's going to open up a path. Oh, and not having a reroll just cost him. And he's stunned on top of that. Holy Mary. This has got to be the best this game has ever done for me. Now here's what's bad. I've got no choice here. I've got to open up some guys. Now normally I wouldn't do what I just did. But due to the nature of the hole I'm trying to open, I get 1 die on him. And thanks to Dauntless, man, I have a decision to make. Do I want to push him? I have him fall right there. I'm going to push him. Now, the reason that's important, thanks to Wild Animal, he may not get up. And because I have 2 rerolls, I'm willing to go ahead and take this little bit of a chance to try to catch up to him with my runner. Now I'm going to do this. May not seem important, but it is what I'm about to do. Now, I shouldn't do what I'm about to do. I should do this first. So I will do this first. I'm going to go for it twice with this runner. So I got both my runners in. What I've done now is he can easily block me and hit me and hurt me. However, that's just something I have to take a chance at the moment. It's either I hit him, and I have no problem with that, and I will follow him up. I don't care that he has advantage on me in one of the hits. I really don't. Not in the least. He can have it. I did that on purpose. Because this guy right here that I'm highlighting can throw a block on this guy, and he has advantage on the hit. He'll get to roll 2 dice and hit me. Let him tie this guy. If this guy can then move forward, he's blitzing. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he is moving, though. He's getting ready for the other guy to stand up. So, see what he just did? Knocked me back. He could technically take a guy and blitz now around and hit me and push me straight out to the audience, which would hose me. And honestly, with him down 1 point and only having 3 rounds to get a touchdown this half, that's not a bad option. That's actually quite a viable hit, and it causes him to waste blocks against me, like this right here. Is he going to follow me up? No. Now he has an advantage hit on this guy right here, on Fultz the Friendly, one of the team founders of the Fair and Friendly Dwarves. Instead, he's going to blitz up here, which actually is perfect for me, because I'm going to blitz him in a second and try to knock that ball out of his hand. It's going to be a little bit. Now, did you hear him try to go for it twice? He had to go for it twice to get away from me. I can catch him. At this moment, I've got a blocker here that can get to him, and he's not getting the hits he wants, which is perfect for me. Now he's going to move this guy right here up, isn't he? Has he moved yet? We'll see. He's going to move that guy back instead. I see what you're doing. Well, let's see what happens. That's all you need. Now, I'm happy, like you wouldn't believe I'm happy. Now here's the problem. Standing that guy up makes him a target like you wouldn't believe. So I have to make a decision on what to do. My first decision is not one I want to make. It's going to be him hitting him. There's a reason for this. I need to make him fall down and go boom. And yes, I need to follow him up. And he's stunned. That's beautiful. This guy has to stand up, cause a blocking zone. Okay? Now, I have advantage on this hit right here. If I hit him. Oh, no, I don't. Who's causing... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no, I have advantage if I use him to him. Okay. Very well. I'll push you. And now I have disadvantage on the roll. I'm okay with this. I have to make a decision. Do I want to try to get the ball from him? Or do I want to save my guy on the sideline? Fultz the Friendly. This is important. These blocks I'm about to set up here become very, very important. This circle that I'm setting up here becomes very, very important. 1, 2, 4, 5. Hit. I have a reroll. Where do I use it at? And now I pick the ball up. Why is that important to me? Okay, I still got my reroll too. So, I could try running away and forcing him to get up and do hits, which is what I think I will do. Now, I've already blitzed. I need him up. He's a blitzer, right? Yeah. I need him to hit him. I need him to push him away. All kinds of fort, follow him up. And the reason I did that, it keeps him from pushing me out into the field. Number one. Now, we'll take our chances. And I got one hit left coming. It'll be this guy right here onto him. We'll push him into the pit more. And yes, we're going to follow him up because I want to keep a box. Whether it's his guys or my guys, I want to keep a box. It's now his turn. I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit of the field so you guys can watch. Thought I heard a blitz coming. Oh, that's just a pushback. Thank you. He's trying to open up a circle. He's trying to make a hole. Because when he stands his guy up, he wants to hit me. He also wants to put as many tackle zones as he can on my guys, because dwarves aren't known for blocking. Now here he comes to hit me. And he got what he wanted. And the ball didn't go anywhere. And now, what's beautiful about that failed catch is it naturally bounced back to him. So he doesn't lose his turn. Now, if he goes for it to try to pick it up, he'll lose his turn. He's trying to debate right now if it's worth trying. Notice he hasn't touched his Minotaur either. That's not what he wanted. So, what has happened is I'm going to stand up to put a tackle zone on him. Fultz the friendly is going to make a block to this guy because it's the most advantageous block in the world. I'm going to push him straight back, and yes, I'll follow it up. Now, this becomes important to me. One, two, three, four hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit. So this guy right here, Larry the Oil, is going to throw a block to him. And there's why. Straight back. Yes, follow it up. That bites. But no one got hurt. No harm, no foul. So here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5. Block. Now, where do I spin my reroll at? Not there. Now, I want to hear a secret. I'm not even going to waste time on hitting him some more. And I scored my second touchdown of the half. The Fair for the Dwarves are on top 2-0 against a team that handled me 1-0 the last time I played them. But it is a long game, and there's still a second half. So, I'm going to hit the escape button, or not. Yeah, he's waiting. Good. I hit the escape button now. So, wants me to organize my players. Guess what? See how I had them? I'm so happy with how they're set up. It is just being way too kind to me this half. See how he put everything on the front line? He plans on smacking the tar out of me. Wait a second, he only has 2 bull centaurs? I thought he was able to have 4. Okay, earlier when I said that he had 5 guys, no, it's a lie. He only has 3 guys with strength of 4 or better. I was wrong. Oh wow, look at that. Gave him another turn. Look at that. Now he brought all his strength guys to the front. The reason he was doing what he was doing earlier was because he wanted his strength guys that he has had the best speed on his team. Now here's what's really weird. They have an agility, of 2. Oh man, he's been using his agility 2 guys to pick up the ball. What the heck? And once again, his Minotaur is wild animal. See the guy that picked up the ball on this team? That's the guy who should pick up the ball on the Hobgoblin team. I mean, the Chaos Dwarf team. And he's trying to throw it. No guts, no glory. He figures nothing really that he can do. He might as well do it. So now it's my turn 7. I'm simply going to reassert the line. Basically going to reset the line. Kinda. This guy's going to go here. Now, here is where I'm going to do something different. Because I've decided that I want to put some hits on people. There's a reason why I followed that up, by the way. Now is the time to start opening the center up. Becomes important. Just like this hit right here, I could go for him and be in massive disadvantage. Here I'm tied, and if I make my Dauntless roll, I get both. Okay, first off, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do no guts, no glory thing. This is what we call no guts, no glory. Now, runners are the best dwarves to make dodges. Their agility is 3, which essentially means they have a 50-50 roll on a d6 to dodge. Because usually when you're dodging out of a tackle zone, you get a -1 through the tackle zone, but a +1. So on a roll of 1 to 3, you fall down, go boom. Roll of 4, 5, or 6, you keep going. As I said, a 50-50 roll. I'm more than happy to take the 50-50 roll because that's the best you're going to get when you're playing the dwarves. As far as dodges, picking up the ball, usually because of sure hands, you get a bonus. But if there's any tackle zones in your way, you're done. So my main thing right now is I'm trying to get one more touchdown. He's going to blitz me with his other hobgoblin, though. Which is unfortunately going to put a... Oh, you're kidding me. Now, this is my last turn. I can take time to throw blocks, which at the moment, I'm only going to do one that I care about. If I can get this. And follow it up. Every other move I have is really worthless to me. This is the only move I care about. Now, I've nearly put the game out of reach for him. For him to catch up to me, and for him to hit me and to beat me, it's going to take a lot of effort. So, halftime. My goodness, a lot of escapes. Huh. I have scored 3 touchdowns in the first half. For the Dwarves to do that is unheard of. Thanks to being able to go all those extra moves, him not being able to pick up the ball, bad rolls, he's just, I mean, it's just, I'm amazed that it's where it's at. Now, if I play right, I can keep him from winning, but he could score. Playing the fair and friendly Dwarves, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to do everything I can to keep him from scoring and to cause a shutout. I hate receiving the ball because it takes 2 of my players away from the front line and pushes them further down, and I really hate that because I'm used to making a wall and moving down the field a certain way. Oh man. So what I normally would do is I take my runners and I bring them back. That's all I do. The runners, they're my speed guys, right? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's about the best spot I could put him at. Between the 2 runners, wherever he kicks the ball off to, I have a chance to get it. Now he's kicking off. Once again, the kickoff table. I get to move a guy. Ooh. So, what I just did is took the ball, because of the kickoff table, and now I have control of the ball right where I want it at. He moved all of his guys off the line. He did that to keep me honest. So I'm going to do this. Keep his guys honest. This is important. 3, 4, 5. His strength is 5. I want to open up the hole a certain way. My guy rolled Dauntless. Succeeded. Or am I going to push him straight over? You know why? So I can keep getting advantage on the rolls. And now I'll push him back. And follow him up. Move this guy over here. Let him do a hit here. He's right. Every single roll that I have done has been the perfect roll. There have been no rolls that have been bad. I mean, absolutely not a single roll has been bad. What I have to do now is create my wall. And he's going to try to create his own wall. Now, got the result I wanted. Push him back, knock him down. And there I am. Make him waste his movements getting up. Burn the reroll early. Why not? And yes, follow it up. Don't let it just sit there. Now it's his turn. Now my job is to sit back and try to keep him from scoring. And that's my job. He got his fall down, go boom hit that he wanted. And he hit me with his little hobgoblin. That bites. That's going to help him open up his hole here that he wanted. But I am hopeful that I can keep him at bay. If I can get my runners around him, that's going to hurt. What'd you hit me with? Okay. That's important to know. They're not much help on that side right now. But if he can get those guys loosened up on that right side, he can flank me and get behind me. If he gets behind me, he can get the ball. For when he knocks the ball from me, he's already got guys downfield, so to speak, to pass to. Not that I recommend throwing to these guys, but it's not a bad plan. There he is, pushing me to the sidelines. Like I knew he would. Oh, he's going to blitz with his wild animal. And he got the action he needed. And he stunned me. And that's going to slow me down. That's going to make this hole over here a lot harder to make. Still got 6 guys in this pit to his 4 or 5. And that's why I stood my guy the way I did. And look at that. Not the result he wanted. I'm still holding a tackle zone. Got news for you. It's not the result I wanted either. I have a chance if I blitz a certain way. These guys have a ton of movement. Come on, come at me. All I'm doing is trying to keep him from scoring. See how he's moving a guy further down the field? Man, how does he hit? Does he have sprint or something? He sure does. He's got sprint. He can go for it 3 times as opposed to 2. That's the whole reason that was so good for him. Okay. So, that's a blocker. Let's stand the blocker up. And let's keep a Minotaur honest. Let's really keep the Minotaur honest. His strength is 4. Is that a runner? That's a runner. The things I do. Okay, first off, you got to stand up. Keep him honest. You've got to apply a hit to him. That's the hit I needed. Follow it up. This becomes important. See this guy here? Oh, man. Hold on. Not what I wanted to see. Very well. Fred the Fair will have to throw a block he doesn't want to throw to here. And he'll do it. That guy down? No. Dang it. You're going to come down here. Now, I can blitz with Fred the Fair and open up a hole. I'm going to. And that's perfect. Throw him to there. Follow him up. Keep him honest. Now, I need to go for it at least a couple of times. So, let's give him a target over here. Distract these guys. Hopefully he'll go after me. And do a straight roll there. Push him to the sidelines. Follow it up. And color that good. So, now I'm forcing him to move. I'm forcing him to do blocks. I'm trying to get to the part of the game where I'm comfortable kicking off. The Dwarves are a defensively minded team. They are not supposed to be beating things up. As in, oh, knocked a guy out, so now I'm down a guy. I definitely have to score my touchdown so I can get that guy back. Hopefully. Dan's been very quiet this game. It's much different than the last one we played. He's got to go after that guy with the ball. Not what he wanted. That just screwed him up, hoping to get that hole for his Chaos Dwarves there to come up behind me. So now he has to run the other guys up. He didn't want that. He didn't want that at all. He wants to stop me completely, and I don't blame him. Oh, man. Well, I like winning. When it feels one-sided, it's not fun. You're kidding me. I wonder how much he's cussing on his end right now because he hasn't picked his answer and there's nothing being typed. There it was. Seriously, he has done everything in his power to do this game the way it should be. He has. Okay, first off, got to keep a guy honest. Stand him up. I. I'm stupid. You know why I was going for it? It was to keep him from hitting me. It was to get my guy up there because I was going to blitz with my runner, hit him, and then go in and score. Oh, man. Okay, here's where it gets. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You mean the guy going for it hurt himself? Holy moly. Who's this? Hal the Happy, Smiling Sal. What the heck? How many guys am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only got 9 guys on the field. What the heck? What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Real? What the heck? Who am I missing? Dang it. Goodness. I'm missing so many players on the field right now. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Holy crapola. Stand. We've been keeping each other honest this entire game right there, haven't we? Yeah, we have. I gotta hit him. I gotta hit him fast. Okay, who is that? Hal? Fultz the friendly. You have to hit him. Got no choice. That's all I want to see. There. Aw, shit. Oh, you're kidding me. Now it's trying to be nice to him. That's funny. Oh, man. All I had to do was go pick up that ball. That's all I had to do was run my guy up there, pick up the ball, score another touchdown. Yeah, way too late. Goodness. It's like it did a bad thing, gave me a badly hurt. You have got to be kidding me. My gosh. Is that a runner? Runner? Is that a runner? No. Hit him. That works. Push him. Yes, follow him up. I still have enough time if I can get the ball picked up to score a touchdown and make it 4-0. Now it's going to let him start hitting. I am massively down on guys. I am massively. And then it does that where he doesn't get anything off of it. Might as well hit the other guy. I know you want him to pick up the ball, but That's right. And enforce a tackle zone on me. Make me work for this ball. That's the way to do it. He hasn't even tried to pick up his Minotaur because he's worried about the wild animal hosing him. He needs to try picking up that Minotaur at the end of every round. I mean, you just got to go for it. Take those hits, knock my guys out, get some star player points. I mean, he's hurt two of my guys badly this game. Well, one guy was a serious injury, and I used my apothecary early. Turn it from a serious injury to just, oops, ouch. But for two dwarves to get beat that bad on armor is odd. Good, he got up. And he's going to impose a tackle zone on me if he does it right. I would. Beautiful hit. Who are you hitting? No, not my runner. I need him to move. You know what I'm going to do? No guts, no glory. He might actually score a touchdown on me. No. He still might. Is that a runner? Stand up. That's a runner. Stand up, runner. Impose a tackle zone. You're going to need to. This is going to get tricky. There's a reason I did that. Oh, yeah. No guts, no glory. I had to try. I could have scored a touchdown. If I wouldn't have been impatient, I could have scored a touchdown. Here's where bad things are going to start happening. At this moment, he's just playing to get some more star player points. I was able to keep him from scoring and to somehow pull up a victory this game. He has a bull centaur down the field far enough that he could get a touchdown. If he can get the ball and throw it to him, complete the pass. So right now, as it stands, the fair and friendly Dwarves have pulled out a 3-0 lead with only a turn and a half left. What he's doing now is the way to do it. Do all your blitzes and blocks that you want to do. Don't rely on that wild animal. Use him at the end. I admit that I'm surprised he did that hit. I would have used the Minotaur for that. Here it goes. He's going to try to pick up the ball, run down, and throw it to his bull centaur. He's going for at least 1 point. And that hosed him. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. One block. Got what I wanted. Okay, I didn't get what I wanted, but still. Get up. Oh. Yes, you do. Eat. Come on, pick up that ball and throw it. Let's see this awesome pass that should never be. Get all your blocks in, knock all my guys down. Try to get your points. That's your best bet at this point. You need those points. At least level your guys up for the next game you play. If the rolls had not gone my way like they did at the very beginning of this game, I would not be in this position. Every roll went perfect for me. I got everything I needed to ensure I got a touchdown. But this is why I kick off at the very beginning, so I can control the line of scrimmage and move forward. Too many to clear. Oh, and the game is over. And that was the game. Wow. I only won 50,000. Do you want to re-roll my winnings? Yes, I do. Okay, so I won 40. Try to get more than. Did I have 50? It said. That was silly. My fan factor went up by 1. Wow. 74 yards running, 1 catch, 3 touchdowns, 1 MVP, 1 tackle. He got his casualty, KO. Oh, man. Hey, his fan factor went up by 1 as well. It was a really good game, Mr. Chode. You destroyed